Okay, today we'll go with integration PM to FA model. Today we are going to the integration. Okay, SAP PM to FA model. Okay, SAP PM to finance. Okay, okay. The first point, sender and receiver. Okay, sender means the cost is sending from the work order. Okay, and receiver is okay. Receiver, there are many. This is also entry question. Main receiver you can take as cost center. Okay, that we know. Okay, cost center, and there are many like work breakdown structure, WBS, material. Okay, work breakdown structure. Okay, material. You can settle to asset. There are 7 need. Okay, cost center, WBS, material, asset, network, even work order. Okay, so like this, there are 7 need multiple reviews we can get from the settlement profile. That is coming from the settlement profile. We'll see now. We'll see now. So settlement means, what do you mean by the word settlement? Okay, settlement means actual cost. Okay, actual cost from the PA module. From the PA module, that is our work order. That is our work order is settled to finance. Okay, actual cost. There are again different types of cost. Estimated cost, planned cost, and actual cost. These are the different types of cost. Also commitment cost. Commitment cost, mostly some will use, some will not use. It depends on the business requirement and finance integration. Okay, commitment cost. Okay, so these three you can first concentrate. Okay, this they won't ask. The knowledge purpose I'm telling the commitment cost. Okay, so these three if you consider, that is enough. So estimated cost after release you cannot modify. Estimated cost after release you cannot modify. Okay, okay, this I will come. This is what I told. Plan cost, actual cost, and estimated cost. Estimated cost after release, you cannot edit the estimate cost. We'll see it first. Very rare into question, but it is into question, estimated cost. Rare into question, not very important, but sometimes. But costing is very important topic in the PA model. I am creating a new order, so I'll take this as a reference. I'll create a new order, IW31. Okay, give the order number. Okay, order is in created status. It's not released. You can see the field is editable. This is the estimated cost field. It is just information purpose. Estimated cost is only for information purpose. It will not even come in the reports also. Estimated cost is only for information purpose. Okay, cannot be evaluated in the reports. Cannot be evaluated in the reports also. Okay. So if I give some value here, I am giving some 2000 US dollars means I'm just estimating this may be the expenditure for this work order. I am able to edit it now. I am able to edit it now. But when I release the order after REL, this will be non-editable. This is the estimated cost. Real, you can see this is non-editable. Okay. So this is called as estimated cost, just information purpose. It's not related to any settlement or anything, even in the report it will come. Only information purpose. Okay, only information purpose. That's all estimated cost completed. Okay. So coming to the plan and actual cost. Coming to the plan and actual cost. So you can see we got the plan cost. We got the plan cost. Plan cost is just planning. This we discussed little before, but you may not remember. Plan cost just planning. I had not executed. Okay, this might be my work. Maybe two people, two workers, to 1 hour they are going to work for 2 hours. So I am planning. I am planning. Okay. So this is not my original expenditure. The original cost. This actual cost. Actual cost means the original work completed. Okay, the original work company, that is the actual cost. This is just the planning. Okay, I'll try to do confirmation. Orders released. IW41. Stop operation. Give the actual work. Okay, if you want, you can modify it. Okay, and save it. Cost is getting calculated. Confirmation done. Go to IW32. Clear on the actual cost? Any questions on this? What is plan and what is actual? Any questions? Manshi, are
No.
you there?
Yes, Rupesh. No, no queries.
Actual cost, you're clear, right? The original expenditure. The
Mm.
original expenditure. This is just a planning. Plan cost is not expenditure. This is your original expenditure. Okay. So, so for labor. Okay. So now you know planned, actual, and estimated. Okay. Commitment cost will come at the end. Okay. Not important, but I will come. Okay. So we discussed on. Okay. Now you know cost in the work order will come in three ways. Source of cost: labor cost, material cost, and service cost. Okay. These are the three ways costing occurs in the PM, our maintenance order. Okay. Labor cost, plan cost, I showed you. Okay. When you are entering in the operation, and the actual cost will come when you do the confirmation. Okay. When you do the confirmation. Okay. And for the material there are two flow, stock and non-stock, that you people little know. Okay. For stock, plan cost will come according to the quantity you entered. Okay. That we'll see material later. Okay. According to the quantity you give, the quantity, your plan cost will come. Your plan cost will come. Okay. We'll try. You can see the plan cost that came for the material. Actual cost is empty. Plan cost that came. So if when you enter the quantity and when you save or this determine cost button, you will get the plan cost. Okay, again this plan cost will come if in the material master cost is maintained. If in the material master cost is maintained, then only you will get the plan cost. Plan and actual cost, any. Store location 171C. This is but just I'm telling on the information purpose. I'm telling. No need to. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is how the cost is taken from the material master. Okay. So this is no need to dig into it. I'm just telling information. Okay. If the plan cost is not coming, you can go and check in the material master accounting tab 1 price. Again, there is standard and variable price. That is You don't have to worry. You don't want to go that level. Okay. But here the cost should be there. Then only your plan cost will come. Plan cost will come. Actual cost. Actual cost. Okay. Stock and non-stock that we know. Stock and non-stock. Okay. So for stock, goods issue should be done. Goods issue should be done. Then only actual cost will come. And for the non-stock, goods receipt to be done. Then only actual cost will come. This we'll see in the coming classes. Okay. Services. Services, when you enter the service quantity, the planned cost will come. Actual cost will come when service entry sheet is done. P code ML81 here. Okay. So that you can go through my Excel and you can explore here. Very detailed it is given here. Please spend some time on costing. You can see it is given in detail. Okay. You please try to read it. What I told it is kept here. Okay. Actual cost confirmation, services, service in the sheet, and material goods issue and goods receipt. This you check it later. Okay. What I told now it is there. Right. Now, okay. So FI said there are three types of flow. Okay. Labor cost flow, labor cost flow, settlement rule, and KOW settlement. Okay. So we'll start first with KOW settlement. So this settlement is the actual cost from the PMO to settle to the finance. Okay. is the actual cost from the PM orders settled to the finance, right? So this is called settlement last. So how you can check either settlement is done or not? Go to the work order, costing tab, go to the costing tab and click replicate plan and actual. Replicate plan and actual. This field, you can see actual cost, okay? And here labor, personal hours is labor, okay? And this is your material. So totally getting added and you are getting 200. This 200 is the cost to be settled. This last yellow color line, this 200 is the cost to be settled to the finance team. Okay,
Okay.
keep it back. You can go this way also. Otherwise, you can go here also. You can go like this. Extras, plan and actual comparison also you can go. Okay, with this two yellow color actual cost down the last. This is we will get added. This and all will get added. This last yellow color line. This two. Okay. So your order number is this is your order number. Copy it. Go to KOW. Eco to do settlement is KOW. KOW. One more T code is there, that is FI, KOEG, KOEG for multiple orders, KO88 for one order. Actually, settlement will be taken care by finance team, not manually, because one order will not be there. There will be multiple orders. So manually they won't do. Bad job will run. What is bad job? We'll discuss later. That is automatic to run the program. It's called as bad job. So normally settlement will happen by the bad job. Any issues on the settlement, FA team will check. But as a consultant, we should know if the order is settled or not settled. If any issues, we should also go to some level and check. Okay. If we are in a testing environment or implementation or rollout support projects, it is our responsibility to run all the steps, including settlement. To run all the steps, including settlement. Any work order type. While you are doing the end-to-end testing, including settlement, we need to test. That is our responsibility. Including
Okay.
settlement, it is our responsibility. Testing, they won't come and do for your work order. Different work orders. PM01, corrective, preventive, breakdown, calibration, different order types are there. Every order type, we are when you are doing executing the steps, including KOW settlement, we should do. Including. Okay, for all, any order type, you should do with settlement. If F integration is there, okay. So you should have basic knowledge of KO88, mandatory, compulsory. Okay. So how to do the settlement KO88? We'll go slash and KO88, enter your order number. This settlement period, we are in December 12th month. Test run year, this year. Okay. Test run. We'll see. Okay. I'll do settlement. This I will tell you. Right? What is the issue? I will tell you. Okay, what is the issue? It is telling settlement rule is not that I am coming in the now we are going to discuss on that only. Settlement rule is not maintained here. In this, so slash and IW32. Okay, actually there is something called settlement rule. Go to settlement rule. Okay, here only. Okay, we'll go with default. Good. This is the receiver. Before some time, I told you there are different receivers in the PA module. Cost center is one of the receiver. Receiver means where the cost is going to be settled. Where the
Mm.
cost is going to be settled. Finance, this and all are this receivers. Okay. So here cost center is maintained now. We'll try to actually it will come by config that we are going to see now. Back, save, auto K, auto update. Okay. So period is December month. Year. Test run. This is a test run. We will see. Good. Okay. This and all general order number, period, year, posting date, controlling this and all. You can just see nothing big. This is a test run. Okay. If any error, you will get the message here. Error. Okay. There is no error. You can see same 200. This 200. Okay. This 200. Okay. You can see receiver. Okay. Sender. Receiver is order number. Sender is your cost center. Sender is your cost center. Okay. Back. Again back. I am removing the test run. Now only I am going to do the original settlement. Execute. Settlement is done. Go here. Settlement is done now. Okay. So this is your order number. You can just see this and all nothing. Okay. Period, controlling area, this and all. Here. Settlement is zero. Now you can see processing mode update run. Okay. No errors. So go to the order now. Slash and IW32. Open your order. Go to cost. Report plan and actual. Do you see the difference? This field is empty now. Settlement is done. This is empty now. Right? This is what settlement, how to check. Fine. This field is
Okay.
okay. This 200 is another because settlement is done now. So the cost is empty. The cost is set empty. That is, it is nothing to settle. Again, the same order, again you can use. There is no issues. Again, you can do the material, labor service. Again, the cost will come. Again, you can settle. So the same work order, you can do settlement multiple times. Again, if any wrong settlement done, in case if any wrong settlement run, you can reverse the settlement. Possible. This is FI, just information I'm telling. Okay. It's possible to reverse the settlement. Okay. Just information purposes. This is not required, but just on the information purpose, I'm reversing. Remove the test run. Okay. So go to IW32, cost will be back. KO tablet can be reversed, simple. Okay. Till now, what we discussed are basics. Now only we are going for the configuration. Before configurations, so this and all we discussed. This I will come. This okay. Labor cost we need to do. I'll come there. Planned actual estimated we discussed. Okay. So labor is this also I discussed. Okay. Overhead. Okay. I'll come overhead. Okay. This I told you sender. Receiver I told you. This I showed you keyboard update. This I will come. Actual cost I showed you. KO tablet single order. KO 88, you don't want to check that is FI. Okay. Just information. Okay. Settlement can be reversed. Okay. Okay. Overhead, not important. Okay. Just on the information purpose. Okay. It will come here. Okay. So overhead in the means, overhead in the means This is not important. Okay, even you can skip overhead and commitment. You can skip from the entry perspective. Overhead, for example, uh, some 5,000 is my expenditure, 5,000 users. In that, 5% is my overhead. That is maybe 50. I don't know very correctly. 5,000, 5% is, yeah, 50 US dollars. So this 50 US dollars will be taken into account as overhead if proper configuration is done. Overhead means the miscellaneous charges like your vehicle fuel or your snacks, admin related cost. That is called miscellaneous. Miscellaneous means directly, not directly into the meters. The other miscellaneous, that is called overhead. This depends on the configuration. Mostly they won't use, it depends. Okay. FI will do the configuration for them. That is called overhead. Information is not required from the entry perspective. Okay. That is the overhead cost that I kept here also. Okay. Miscellaneous cost. Percentage of cost kept in the maintenance. Okay. In the costing sheet configuration. Okay. Not required. This is not required. Information purpose. Overhead. Okay. Okay. Now coming to the labor cost flow. Now, okay. Yeah, labor cost flow. So labor cost flow, it's an important entry question. Okay. So there are chances can be asked. So don't skip the FA topic. It's little important from the entry perspective. So the cost is taken from the work field, operation line work field, with multiplication of number of hours and duration. Your work will come through the calculation key. Through the calculation key. This field takes the cost. From where it will take? From the operation line work center. From the operation line work center, go double click, go to the costing tab. Go to the costing tab. You can see here activity type, formula and activity type. Okay, formula and active. This formula we discussed during our work order sessions. Very, very important. If this formula is empty, your labor cost will not come. If the formula field is empty, labor cost will not come. Activity type. This is not your maintenance activity. This is your finance activity type. Finance. This is finance activity type. For example, in your organization, there are different people. For example, IT technician, lift technicians, okay, mechanical people, cleaning people, electrical people, store people. The wages for them will be different. It will be different. It need not to be same. It will vary. For that only, these different resources, the cost is created as activity type. Okay. For this activity type, FI activity type, not PM, finance activity type. For this activity type, you need to maintain cost in KP26. You need to maintain cost in KP26. Yes, it is a FIT code, but in the entry, if they ask if you tell it's a FIT code, they will not consider. Okay, you should know. So for this activity type in KP26. So version January month to December, version 0. Okay, 0 or 1 you can take from period January 1 to December. Take this cost center and maintain here. Take this activity and maintain here. Execute, press or see the screen. From the KP26 only for the labor, the cost is picked. Are you clear? For the labor from the KP26 for your activity type against the cost center, the cost is picked. From here only. When you are doing confirmation for a plan, when you are doing confirmation also, when you are doing confirmation also, You can see the activity type from the work center. So when you're doing confirmation for your operation, the work center has this activity type. This activity type will go to KP26. From here it is taken, and then only your actual cost of work order is coming. This is the labor cost flow. You have any query on the labor cost flow? Do you understand, or you have any query?
Understood, Rupesh.
Okay, so this is the labor cost flow. Labor cost flow is not complex, it's simple only. Okay, try to understand. In case if any questions, anyone can let me know in the next class. As usual, confirmation can be done in different ways. IW41, 44, IW48, and MRS. Through different ways, you can do the actual confirmation. Through that, your actual cost will come. Okay, so this is the labor cost that is again given in my Excel. Please use this Excel. Very detail it is given. Okay, try to use this. This I had showed you now, we had discussed. Okay, spend time on this. Try to read what I told will be here. Different activity type, KP26. Okay, activity type versus cost center. Okay, formula. Without formula, your labor cost will not come. Formula is mandatory. Without formula, labor cost will not come. Standard SAP 008. For phase base, it will vary. Okay, so that and all is maintained here. You can read it. And if you have any questions on the labor cost, you can let me know. Okay. Okay. Coming to the settlement, we had seen KOW. We had seen KOW. The settlement is happening in KOW. Okay. So there is settlement rule. When you are doing KOW, when you are doing KOW, when you are doing KOW, the receiver is picked from the work order. The receiver is picked from the work order by settlement rule. By settlement rule. Go to IW32, enter, go to settlement rule. Your settlement rule is here. Your settlement rule is here. Any guess from where this receiver will come? Any guess from the where the receiver will come from? Just a guess or just a think? Any? Okay. So this work order is done for which object or for which you are doing this work order, for which object, which technical object, for your equipment and FL. Okay, for this only you are doing this maintenance order. So
Yes.
in your equipment, cost center is maintained for this purpose only.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Cost center is maintained for settlement for the cost calculation. From here only, in the settlement rule, receiver is picked. Now you are clear how this number came. In case in the equipment cost center is empty, the system will go to the FL. From the FL, cost center will be picked up. In case. So this is how the cost center is come. This is done now. Receiver is done. But this CTR, okay, CTR is coming from where? I will come to CTR. Again, there is partial and full. This is not for into just on the knowledge I'm telling you. Partial and full settlement means, okay, so periodic settlement, partial, full and periodic settlement. Periodic means monthly ones. For as I told, settlement normally will be done by bad job. Okay, if not bad, normally done by bad job. Okay, so every month end, what and all this month orders are there, they will do a bulk settlement. They because finance team cannot even one work order we may use for multiple months. Even you can use for 1 year, 2 year also. If that is the case, we cannot wait till the settlement is done, till the work is completed. So periodic settlement you can do. Okay. Like FIT, what and all you did maintenance, month end, they may do a full settlement for all the orders. That is called periodic settlement. Okay. Full settlement is the final settlement. Full settlement is the final settlement. Okay. So periodic means in the middle intermediate doing settlement is called periodic settlement. This is not into just on the knowledge purpose. Okay, no need to write in the hand note. Periodic settlement. Okay. So now this is done. This is CTR is coming from where? CTR is coming from where? Since CTR is cost center, these are the different receivers of your PM module. Cost center, even work order, asset, WBS, material, network, like this different receivers. This is coming from where? Your settlement profile configurations. So order type to settlement profile to default value type, default value. Okay, this is configuration. So your order type is PM01. Go to SPRO, OIOA, order type PM01. If you open your order type, there will be a field settlement file. Standard 40, not mandatory. It depends on the finance. Normally, 40 is the standard settlement profile. It depends. It depends. If the finance team they are giving different settlement profile, it will vary. Okay. So settlement profile will have the receiver. Will have the receiver. Here is your settlement profile. And your order type is here. Order type is here. Okay. So here, if you go to your order type, if you go to your order, double click, you can see the settlement profile 40. Back, come to the settlement profile here. If you go and say for your settlement profile, double click, this is your default object. This CTR by configuration it is picked and it is coming in the settlement row. Since CTR is coming here, henceforth order will go to the technical object from the technical object cost adjustment. Are you clear how the flow is running? Okay, this is how the flow is happening. This CTR is coming from the order type, settlement profile, default object type. From the configuration list, CTR is coming. Since the CTR is coming, the system order will recognize to go to the equipment from there will be the cost center from the technical object and it is coming here. When KOW is running from the settlement rule, receiver speaker and settlement is done. This is called settlement rule and KOW receiver how it is speaked. The last before to close, okay. Receiver is picked, but how the cost is flowing out of the work order? How the cost is flowing during KOW? Same, but instead of settlement default value type, allocation structure. Okay, same settlement profile. If you go here, there is one more field allocation structure. There is one more field allocation structure. This is the receivers. These are the different receivers of your PV model. You can see network, work order, WBS. You can it will be configured by the finance team. Okay. Cost center, set, deal account, material, network, maintenance order. Okay. Different receivers. So this allocation structure, to this allocation structure, cost element is maintained here. YA, I think YA. YE. Back, back, YE. Select it, go to allocation structure. Okay. Go to assignments, services. Okay. This may be labor cost. Okay. Select it, go to the source. This is the cost element. This is the cost element. So if you know wherever in our PM model cost center is coming, that cost center will be linked to the cost element. Will be linked to the cost element. Okay. That cost element will be maintained here. Here only from the work order cost will come here and receiver settlement cost element. See here. From the cost center, the cost will come to the settlement receiver. The cost will come to the settlement cost element. This cost element, okay, this cost element is linked to your value category. The cost element linked maintained here is linked to your value category. Okay, that will be done by the finance team. Cost element or cost element group. Okay, this value category is this controlling area. Your labor, stock, non-stock, and services. See the word here, value category. This is how the cost is flowing out of the work product. Third party material, third party services, internal stuff. This is value category. Fill in the costing tab. Costing tab, cost tab, value category. Through this only, cost is settled to the finance. By order type, settlement profile, allocation structure, cost element, to value category. Okay. So last before closing, also this is mandatory. Costing parameters and result valuation key. If this is not maintained, your cost will not come. It will not come. If you go to the costing sheet, this and all are FA part, but this costing parameters we need to maintain. Okay. If you go, take this costing sheet, see for material, okay, and for overhead. Okay. In case of material, select it, go to the base, enter. You can see the cost elements. And overhead, I told you, okay, I don't know if you remember, overhead is the percentage of cost if need to be settled. If need to be this, no need to go this level from the information. That overhead confidence is maintained here. Okay. And your costing variant. This is important. This FI will do. Okay. So this is PM order. This is costing variant and valuation variant. So what is this in the means? For your material, what condition the cost should be taken? There are different, this and all is full FI. Okay, but just you should know basic knowledge. Okay. And here for a labor cost. For labor cost, at what are the conditions to be set to pick the cost? Okay, services. What are the cost conditions? The cost. This and all pure FI valuation variance and all. Okay, overhead also. Okay, so this is valuation variant. This costing variant and valuation variant mandatory to be configured here. If not, your cost will not come. Your cost will not come. Okay, your costing sheet and valuation variant to be maintained here, then only the cost also will come. Okay. Yeah, overall FI is done. You can go through. Okay. I know it is a confusing topic. Try to spend some time, but at least labor cost flow you should know before going to the interview. Minimum. At least labor cost flow and fundamentals like what is sender, what is receiver, what are the different receivers, what is settlement, what is planned cost, what is actual cost, okay, and what is settlement, different receivers, labor cost flow, okay, and this is important. At least by God, this configuration, the words order type, settlement profile, allocation structure, cost element, and value. Yes, any